Consumer Skills Challenge. Literally jaw-dropping here in the Great Consumer Skills Challenge. We saw him go into a perfect nose wheel. You can see it up there on that super glued to the action replay. Reverses it into that moonwalk and then kicks it back on the back two BKT tires. What we call a combo move, where you go seamlessly from one trick to the next. Very impressive start from Chad Tingler in Zombie Sports. Frank Rome in Stone Crusher, giving you some nice air here. Take a look at that super glued to the action replay. Utilizes the momentum of the truck and the center obstacle to hit the side and go into some of those big air moments that we talk about here at Monster Jam. That second one was more of what we call a sky wheeling. Used a little bit of an angle, but a perfect sky wheeling. We look for that vertical position. You can see they're up on the video board. Scores coming in right now of 5.9. Two solid hits here in the Great Lakes Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. The first one was that nose wheelie where you're in that vertical position on the front two BKT tires. It looked like he was trying for a moonwalk, but then changed up his strategy and then decided to walk that 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck forward. After going up ever so slightly into that moonwalk, he danced the back two BKT tires a little bit for you. Very nice presentation by Dalton Widener in a Jurassic Attack. Let's see if it was enough though to take over your current leader, 6.924 by Zombies Chad Tingler. And the score for Jurassic Attack is tires of the truck in a vertical position. He goes into it, almost pops into it. You can see it right there up on the video board. Then once he finds that balance, he moonwalks it back in reverse, up and onto the center obstacle. Through it, shifts the truck ever so slightly before putting it back down. And then we saw that second attempt, the nose wheelie on the opposite side of the arena. Again, just with such control. Scores coming in on the video board right now at 8.77.
Make some noise right now for Richard Souza driving Earthshaker. Scan that QR code to get to judgeszone.com.
Hunter Souza in Earthshaker showcasing the first bicycle of the weekend. Now this is one of the more difficult tricks to pull off in the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. Take a look up there. The super glue glued to the action replay. You need to find the perfect balance here so that that truck does not ultimately turn over. He was able to accomplish that. He went on to the side 2 BKT tires coming around the center obstacle. Score coming in right now.
Make some noise for the black and green wrecking machine grave digger. Scoring is now open at judgeszone.com.
Weston Anderson in grave digger. A very nice presentation in the Great Clips 2 Wheels Challenge. A lot of control, a little bit of aggression, a nice combination of the two in order to achieve some of those tricks that we witnessed. We did see that nose wheelie into a moonwalk. Take a look up at the super cool glues of the action replay. Balancing on the front 2 BKT tires in that vertical position. Moonwalks it into reverse, up and through the center obstacles. Yeah, you see some of that body coming off of that grave digger truck. That was the second attempt. The first one that we saw was actually a combination where he went from a nose wheelie moonwalk and then kicked it onto the back 2 BKT tires. Very impressive, but let's see if it was enough to take over the top spot. Currently held by Jurassic Attack with that 9.029. And the score for Grave Digger is Skills Challenge. It's always nice to have Lindsay back on the track here in the second competition. Take a look at that super glue to the action replay. She goes into what we call a sky wheelie, hits the side of the center obstacle with a lot of momentum, goes into a vertical position in the air, then lands on the back two BKT tires before rolling off again. You just saw that up there on the super glue to the action replay. But you Monster Jam fans are the judges. We see scores coming in on the video board right now. 7 in Grave Digger.
Let's get loud for Weston Anderson in Grave Digger. Scoring is now open at judgeszone.com.
Anderson in Grave Digger. Countless revolutions in that presentation just now. What a solid way to start off Monster Jam Donuts. Great speed, great consistency. Again, I think we lost count of how many revolutions he was doing. You can take it up on that super glue to the action replay for a reminder of that. If you're looking really closely, he actually has the steering wheel out the window for a little extra flair. Scores coming in right now and 8.5 with 1-2.
Make some noise for Lindsay Reed in Scooby-Doo. Scan that QR code right now to get to judgeszone.com and lock in your score.
These drivers are throwing down here in Monster Jam Donuts. Some great revolutions by Lindsay Reed and Scooby-Doo. She was a little bit more conservative on the start. You can see it up there on that super glue to the action replay. She swings that truck a little wide, is a little bit more reserved before finding what we call the pocket, the sweet spot on the dirt to really get those revolutions going, starting to accelerate that truck. Score on the video board right now. We got score to beat by Weston Anderson and Grave Digger with an 8.512. And the score for Scooby-Doo is a Bravo Monster. It's Thompson Piper in Jurassic Attack.
Make some noise for Dalton Widener in Jurassic Attack. Scoring is now open at judgeszone.com.
Dalton Widener in Jurassic Attack, very tenacious with that donut presentation. Starts off with a little bit of a trouble getting into that pocket. You can actually see that truck go onto its side ever so slightly. But again, he did not go down without a fight. He revolved one more time. You can see that up there, that super glue to the action replay. That first attempt that I was talking about, but then continued on with the revolutions to get some solid momentum there. You can see it up there on the video board right now. Scores coming in for Dalton Widener in Jurassic Attack, a 7.
Wave those zombie arms around for Chad Sickler. Scoring is now
Chad Tigler in Zombie, utilizing a similar strategy to that of Lindsay Reed and Scooby-Doo. A little slower on the start to really take his time to get into those revolutions to ensure that the truck does not roll onto the side. You can see it up there on the super glued to the action replay. Some nice consistency. You start to see a circle form on the bottom of the track where he was doing those revolutions. Scores coming in on the video board right now, a 7.291. Trying to get into that pocket and get enough traction that's needed to get those revolutions going. You can see it up there on the super glued to the action replay. He actually balances quite well on those side 2 BKT tires, a testament to his professionalism and control that he is able to showcase here. Scores coming in on the video board right now of 4.0. Using judgeszone.com. That's the QR code is up on the video board right now. Slide that BKT tire up or down and click submit. You can see it up there, that super glued to the action replay, a very similar issue to what Frank Rummel and Stone Crusher just experienced. Wasn't able to get those revolutions going and find that pocket. Not without trying, though we did see Armando Castro try for that second round. Scores coming in up on the video board right now. A 5.815, 5th place for Armando Castro in El Toro Loco. But that means the winner of Monster GM Donuts, she cracked the case yet again. It's Lindsay Reed and reminder of that freestyle run. He utilized the entirety of the track, used the full 70 seconds allotted to him here in Monster Jam Freestyle. You got a few more seconds to lock in the scores. You can actually see them coming in on the video board right now is 6.011. That's going to be a score beat in Monster Jam Freestyle. tremendous momentum. Just take a look at that super glue to the action replay. What an impressive ride, courtesy of Armando Castro in El Toro Loco. Take a look at the video board, reminding you right now that current score to be held by Zombie of 7.479. And the score for El Toro Loco is... With a broken wheelie bar, unfortunately this means she is not able to continue her Monster Jam freestyle run. But a lot of great moments throughout that Monster Jam freestyle. Make sure you are scoring at judgeszone.com by scanning that QR code up on the video board. Lindsay Reed down on the track and out of that truck for all of you amazing Scooby-Doo fans. You got a few more seconds to make your voices heard and to lock into those scores. If you need another reminder, you can see it up there on the super glue to the action replay. These drivers, they're really throwing down here in Monster Jam freestyle. A lot of big air, a lot of aggression. Take a look at that sky wheelie. She sticks the landing at 8.246. That's comments. Let's hear it once again for Weston Anderson and Grady Digger. Make sure you are making your voices heard. Spot around the anti-tire for down. Click and submit.